I kept my husband's iCloud on my old tablet. My husband Derek and I set up iCloud sharing 3 years ago, back when we bought a family plan so his photos would back up automatically. My old tablet still had his account logged in. I never used it. It sat in a kitchen drawer under the takeout menus, dead most of the time. I honestly forgot it was there. Derek had been acting off for maybe 2 months. Working late, phone face down. He got jumpy when I walked behind him at his desk. When I asked, he'd sigh like I was the problem. "You're so insecure lately. It's exhausting." So I stopped asking. I figured I was imagining things because I was tired and lonely, and he made me feel crazy for noticing. 2 weeks ago, I was cleaning out the junk drawer, found the tablet, plugged it in just to wipe it before donating it. When it powered on, it was still signed into Derek's iCloud, and the messages were syncing. I sat down on the kitchen floor. I told myself I'd close it. I didn't. The top conversation was with someone saved as Marco Plumbing. I almost scrolled past it. Then I saw the last text. "Can't wait for Thursday. Wear the green one. Derek doesn't have a plumber named Marco. We rent. Our landlord handles that stuff." I opened it. It wasn't a Marco. It was a woman named Chelsea. There were months of messages, hotel names, a photo I made myself look at once and never again, her asking when he was going to actually leave, Derek saying, "Soon." She'd fall apart without me. I have to do it gently. She'd fall apart, like I was a thing he was managing. I scrolled all the way up. It started in September, right around when I'd asked him on the couch if he still found me attractive, and he'd laughed and said, "Where is this coming from?" I took screenshots, all of it. I emailed them to myself, to a folder, to a flash drive. I plugged the tablet back in every night after he fell asleep and let it keep syncing. New messages came in daily. I read every one. I learned Chelsea worked at his office. I learned her last name. I learned they'd looked at an apartment together in October. I didn't say a word. I made his coffee. I did his laundry. I asked about his day and watched him lie to my face about grabbing drinks with the guys, and I said, "That's nice, honey," because I needed time. We owned the house together, but the mortgage was only in his name, which he'd insisted on for the tax thing when we bought it. I'd been a fool about a lot of things. I wasn't going to be a fool about this part. I met with a lawyer during my lunch break. Brought the flash drive. She looked through it and got very quiet and then very focused. Turns out Derek had also been moving money, small amounts, into an account I wasn't on. The tablet had his banking text too. Every transfer confirmation right there. The lawyer told me exactly what to do and in what order. I did all of it while still making his coffee. Thursday came. The green one. He told me he had a late meeting. I said, "Okay, drive safe." He came home at almost 11 p.m. The house was mostly dark. He walked into the bedroom loosening his tie and stopped. His 2 suitcases were sitting on the bed, packed neatly. I'd folded everything. "What's this?" I was sitting in the chair by the window. I turned the tablet around so he could see the screen. Chelsea's face. Their whole thread. Scrolled to the top. "Marco Plumbing needs his stuff out by tomorrow," I said. His mouth opened. "That's where did you even? That's my private. It's your iCloud. On our family plan. Syncing to my tablet since 2023. I stood up. "You've been signed in the whole time, Derek. Every hotel. Every transfer. The apartment on 5th. I know her last name. I know the account number." He went gray. Okay, we can talk about this. Whatever you think you saw." I didn't think anything. I read it. "For 2 weeks. While you told everyone I was falling apart. I picked up my keys off the dresser. You were right about one thing though. Somebody's about to fall apart without their whole life. It just isn't me." He reached for the suitcases. "You can't just kick me out. This is my house. Talk to my lawyer. She's got copies of everything, including the money you moved." I opened the bedroom door and stood beside it. "You said you'd do it gently." I decided not to. "He's been sleeping at Chelsea's for 9 days. She found out he's broke."